Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 2 of Taboo Tattoo. Now, I apologize in advance, guys and girls. I did not mean to have this up so late. Just very, yesterday I meant to have it up, but I had to do several of the reviews to get them out on time. I am behind with reviews, but promise you, next week I will be up to date with all my reviews on time as usual. Just have to put it up for this week, guys and girls. I will again be back on schedule next week, promise. Anyways, so we have Seigi from last week actually waking up and in an unfamiliar place, and we actually find out, oh wait, no, he's not in an unfamiliar place. He's actually in his own room. The girl that still we have no idea per se what her name is. She calls herself Izzy, but we don't know her full name yet. She tells him, oh yeah, I brought you back after what happened, and she tells him that she wants him to join their cause. They want him to actually be a tattoo user to help them out because they do say that they're part of a organization of some sort. And they also describe to him that a various amount of things are the reason that essentially he is at the problem he is at because of these people. So they're responsible for what's happening to him currently, with him having to deal with this tattoo that has incredible power and stuff like that. And she goes, yeah, but we still need you. And after much dissipation, she just gets mad and goes, you know what, I'll get out of my face. And so the next day, he's back at school, and guess who introduces herself? Bluesy Fruzy, as her actual name is. And yeah, that's the worst anime name ever thought of, and I think I've ever seen before. Honestly, this name is retarded to me. I'm sorry, but it is so stupid of a name. And from what I hear, her name's slightly different in the manga, so I don't understand why it's like this, but whatever. She introduces herself because guess what? She is now going to his school and actually in his class of all things too. And she even addresses him and actually talks to him and stuff, which pisses off a lot of other male protagonists and characters to the point that they actually throw him out the window at one point. But before that, she actually does a clever ruse where she actually puts something in his pocket, which we learn later on what it is, but we'll learn that in a little while actually. Now, she calls him up to the roof though during lunch break to go, hey, we want you to join the U.S. organization that we're under because we need to get rid of these tattoo users because they're creating a giant menace across the world. So after much reluctancy, he actually decides, okay, I'll join. I'll do what you guys want, but he's by his own rules apparently from what he says. Now we learned that the actual note she gave him early on was actually a note to the house that he had to go to, and he's end up trailed by his actually childhood friend, who then also is trailed by someone else. And as he gets there, he's actually realizes that she's not there. It's actually the her sidekick that works with her, that lieutenant that apparently, or not lieutenant, but her assistant, I guess per se, who has no powers from what we know about. He's apparently very skilled with technical stuff, but we don't know anything else beside that. And he looks like he's a tattoo user too, so I'm curious what his power will be. He must have some power. We learned that these two are by themselves, and Floozy's out by herself. That name is terrible. Oh my god. I'm just going to call her Izzy from here on out, because I hate that name, honestly. And two things happen. One, they get attacked at their house, and she gets attacked at the school. But as they're right now getting attacked at the house, he actually gets attacked by none other than his childhood friend, who apparently looks like she's being controlled by someone. Now, meanwhile at the school, she's being attacked by another tattoo user who apparently is a crazy masochist. Like, I mean, this guy is very perverted and crazy. A very odd person, but she's getting attacked by him, and she has to, stand off and fight him. And that's how kind of the episode ends, essentially, is that they are now engaged with battle. They have to figure out what's going to happen here next. And probably next episode we'll figure out what actually is going to come out for this fight. I'm going to guess that most likely she's going to win because so far we've only seen her do various things, but I feel like she's going to kick some ass, beat the crap out of this guy. Meanwhile, Sergey is going to have to deal with his own issues down with his childhood friend. I'm curious how that's going to go down. Anyways, guys and girls, I want to know your comments below. Tell me what you think of the show so far. Like I said, next week I will have this up on time, and we'll talk more from there. Anyways, like always, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, whole nine. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.